Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Stupendous Wave, and in this video we'll be talking about Star Wars Episode 7 New Sith. Now, we do know that Kylo Ren is not exactly a Sith at this point in time, or at least that we know of, and Supreme Leader Snoke doesn't really carry that Sith title of Darth either. Neither of these characters carry the title Darth, so this has led a lot of people to believe that these two beings that clearly know stuff about the Force, Kylo Ren and Supreme Leader Snoke, that they're not full-blown Sith, that they just are knowledgeable in the Force. Now, that's not to say that they couldn't become Sith one day, and maybe they're just learning at this point, but we do know we have actually seen Kylo Ren use the Force in the second trailer, and we do know that Supreme Leader Snoke, the character being played by Andy Serkis in motion capture suit, does have knowledge of the Force. He even has his little voiceover in the first movie, or excuse me, the first trailer, where he says, "There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?" Now, I believe that he's talking to Kylo Ren, and the awakening that I think he's talking about is New Jedi, and that is in Rey and Finn. And there's a link to the New Jedi video in the description down below if you would like to hear my thoughts about this. So yes, my kind of theory is that the Force awakening is as these two individuals, Supreme Leader Snoke and Kylo Ren, are kind of they're Force users. They're becoming Sith. They're learning more about the Force, and maybe Supreme Leader Snoke already is a Sith. We don't know, because as we know, Emperor Palpatine was the name that he used for the people. That he never really went around as Darth Sidious before. So we don't know if Supreme Leader Snoke carries around the name of Darth yet. He very well could, and he very well could be a Sith Lord, which is very interesting as well. But Kylo Ren, I would assume that he does not have his title of Darth yet. I think that he will indeed earn that one day and become a Sith fully, and that's very, very interesting. I believe that Supreme Leader Snoke is Kylo Ren's master at this point in time. I believe that, like I said, Supreme Leader Snoke is talking to Kylo, and he's asking him, "Have you felt this awakening in the Force? There's something going on, and it's not good for us, because with the Jedi coming back, it's not a good thing for us." And the Force is two sides of a coin. You have the light side and the dark side, and you can't have one without the other. So as the Sith are starting to come back, I think that more Jedi are starting to come back as well. We don't know exactly where Luke is at this point in time. He's kind of speculated to be a hermit, or even working for the First Order, but I would say that he's more likely a hermit, similar to what Obi-Wan was in the original trilogy. But as Supreme Leader Snoke is hunting for Luke, maybe he feels this feeling of new Sith, or excuse me, new Jedi, and he's kind of talking to Kylo Ren about this, saying that we need to get rid of this, we need to stomp out the Jedi, because it started out where the Jedi thought that they just completely stomped out the Sith, but of course we know that's not true, and now it's kind of a little bit of the opposite way around. I mean, Luke was really the only Jedi left, because all of the EU has been thrown out, but he's the only Jedi left that we know of after the events of Return of the Jedi. We don't know how Rebels plays out yet, so if Rebels ends up and Kanan and Ezra do end up living, there could be more Sith out there, or excuse me, Jedi out there. But as far as we know at this current point in time, Luke was the last of the Jedi in Return of the Jedi. Now, he very well could have trained other people, but something that people have been talking about is Luke, maybe even being the only Force user left in the galaxy, took on both the light side and the dark side energy, and this kind of drove him away. He could possibly be protecting something, but for some reason he's not really in the picture so far that we've seen in the trailers, and the First Order, which is the new Empire, has really gotten a good grip on the galaxy, or at least starting to get a grip on the galaxy again, with Supreme Leader Snoke in charge, who we do know is knows about the Force. Now, another thing people have been talking about is Supreme Leader Snoke, or does he have a lightsaber? Well, I believe he does, because Kylo Ren would need to get his lightsaber training from somewhere. I guess he could train with the holocrons, or just learn by himself, but I do believe that Supreme Leader Snoke does. I wouldn't be upset if he didn't. I mean, Palpatine didn't have a lightsaber in the original trilogy, and that was just fine. But I do think that he does have a lightsaber, and I think it's going to be cool to see him whip it out and possibly even fight Luke. So anyway, leave your thoughts and comments down below. What do you guys think about the new Jedi and the new Sith that are in the galaxy? This video focused more on the Sith. If you'd like to hear my thoughts on the new Jedi, like I said, the link to that video is in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe and have a great day.